So we're back. This morning, I don't think I introduced it, I just think I started filming this morning. So we did the excursion of the Sirenis and Lagoon. And I filmed the Lagoon a bunch, so I will insert that clip now. And then the cenotes, I don't think we were technically allowed to film. They didn't, like, they mentioned specifically that you could bring cameras into the lagoon, but they had said that photography would be kind of, like, provided by the people. But I also don't know how much I would have been able to film because it's underground, so in, like, English, the closest translation would be sinkhole, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, they're, like, stalagmites and stalactites. So it's like an underground cave with a bunch of fun crystal-y things, but it's also considered a sacred place. I don't think this one in particular was, but to the Mayan people they're sacred. So yeah, it was really neat. We didn't get any other pictures just because they were like really expensive, and they were just like really touristy. Like it was like, oh, do a peace sign, do a thumbs up, blah blah blah. So yeah, didn't get any footage of that, just memories. But the lagoon was really, really cool. So, and like the caves were too. But if you did this in the future, I would ask if you can film. But it's really cool. It was frustrating because we were with like a group, obviously, and they kept telling us to swim a certain way in order to prevent injuries, like so you wouldn't hit your head on the stalags question marks, the ones that came down, and like to constantly be aware of your surroundings so that you don't like smack your knees off of the ones that are growing upwards and smack your head on the ones that are growing down. But the people in front of me, and they're like, don't kick here, like just float because it's very narrow. And so I was following an older couple, and the older gentleman kept kicking, and I almost got kicked in the face like 85 times. So that was really frustrating. And then I'd like watch him swim, and he was just like spastic, and I was like, you're gonna break something. Like, you have to be gentle with the environment as well. But anyways, I don't know. So it was fun. I definitely recommend it. It was with Cancun Adventures. Shout out to Pepe and Victor. They're probably not watching this, but if y'all do it, you should request them because they're awesome. Yeah, and now we're just back swimming and stuff. My burn's still pretty wicked, so I don't know. It's also kind of cloudy, so I don't know if we're even gonna get much sun. I don't know if that's just, you know, like a lie. Like I'll get more sun than I anticipate, but I'm also underneath one of these little things, so I'm hoping I'll be fine. But yeah, I don't think we're really doing too much more today. The show is like a rock show. I'm personally not super into rock, so I don't know if I'll want to go to that. They might, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit and read, maybe go into the pool, and then just take it easy. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Yesterday's the 23rd. So there's a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow, so if there's anything superior, I'll get that. There's like a gala dinner, so I'll show you guys whatever that means. But I think we're also just sticking around the resort tomorrow, and I don't know if they have any special Christmas stuff going on, but if there's anything else worth sharing, I will certainly share it. So we'll see. Oh, and those little creatures that I filmed, that was kind of out of context too. So there's these little creatures everywhere. I will insert a clip of them now. Those little things are called coatis, and they're everywhere. Like, I'm looking, and there's like a pack of them again over there, and you can see them in like huge groups running around. There's raccoons. We've seen a couple of raccoons, iguanas, turtles. We've seen 2 monkeys. I think on the other side of the resort there's monkeys. On this side it seems like there's just these coatis and the occasional raccoon. So that's what we're working with for now. Yeah, that's it. So I'll check in with you guys again when and if there's anything else worth sharing. What up, crew? It's our last full day in Mexico, and we're just taking it all in on the beach. It's quite windy, so the water's really choppy, but it's actually probably warmer. What did you say? It's warmer than any of the other days that were not like cloudy and overcast, so that's interesting. But I don't think I've actually given you a breakdown of the beach, so that's what I'm doing. Over there, where the yellow sign is right there, on the other side of that, there's typically, what's it called? Jet skis. And I read on another blog before coming that I think they charge you like $70 per hour. So there's not usually a ton of people over there, but it's an option. So they usually have them like in over there, and then they take you out and over in there. There's usually a boat in this kind of area. I don't know what they do. I think it's all part of the same thing. I want to say they likely do the parasailing, and I think they have like that banana boat type thing. I saw that today, but because the waves are so choppy, they took all that out. They offer scuba diving somewhere. That's what, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a boat like somewhere over here that I can't see on the viewfinder currently. But they're doing scuba diving, which is weird because it's, like I said, really choppy today, so you can't really see anything underwater, but maybe it's another story out there. So this general area all in here is what I would affectionately call Snorkel Bay. And it's just, there's a lot of fish. There's like these little collection of rocks over here and over here that a lot of fish like to hang out in. There's also like a lot of rocks like right in this section that you would ideally want water shoes on. Like it's not that they're hard, it's just really uneven. So it's not sand. There is like a little inlet over there where all the children are that is sandy, and you can get into the water that way, but the whole area's kind of got coral all through it. You can also collect bits of coral all along the shoreline because it breaks off and it dies. So there's lots of pieces. We have a little, like our scuba kit has a bunch of little pieces in there. So if you're someone who likes to find like rocks and shells and stuff like that, it's mostly coral, but there's different kinds of coral. I think we found a couple pieces of shells, but a lot of the shells are even like covered in coral. So that's neat. Over there, there's like a little ruin, and there's a little path over there. There's like a little enclave over in this area that's also decent for snorkeling, but it's a little shallower, and it's not as wavy because it's all covered. And then just on the other side, there's also like the path that takes you to the ruin, but on the other side is an inlet. Later in the day, there's usually a lot of people fishing in that area, which kind of freaks me out, because obviously you don't want to be swimming where people are using hooks to catch animals. But if there's nobody swimming in there, or if there's nobody fishing in there, it's really, really, really warm water. And it can be a little bit wavy because it does have regular access, but it's not bad. So if you're just wanting to like float in warm water, that's the best place to do it. And then on the other side of that little enclave is a sandy beach. I don't think I've seen a lot of people over there. They're more so in this area, but it is an option. And then beyond that, it's like a private beach area for members only, so we don't have access to that. But also, according to the flags, there's one flag there and there's this flag here. So yellow means it's like normal, whatever, swimming conditions, it's normal conditions. Red means it's forbidden, and green, I guess, is like optimal. So I would assume that's like no waves at all, no undertow, whatever. This is like average. I'm a little surprised that this is average with how choppy it is. Bae tried to snorkel and he couldn't because it was so cloudy. But on the other side where the private beach is, it's just red, so it must be wide open. So of course, with something, when the weather's as choppy as this, you're obviously not going to be as safe swimming in wide open waters. So their waters on days like today, where it's a little bit more windy, a little bit more cloud coveragey, wouldn't be ideal. But I think they have access to like come out and come over to this section if they want to. So that's what we understand of the beach. From my understanding on, like, I think it's the other side. Like, the beach keeps going for quite a ways. We met a lovely British couple, and they said that they took a walk, and there's an area where turtles nest that's fenced off, But yeah, there's a beach over there that's open. It's very, very quiet because obviously not a lot of people go over there. And there's like no beach chairs. So if you want just like some private chill time, that's an option. Yeah, so that's the beach. There's lovely hostesses that come around and ask you if you want anything to drink. So there's a bar like over yonder and a bathroom. And then over there is another bar like in this section, and then like a little like barbecue right there-ish. It's hard to see on the viewfinder. But yeah, there is like a place to grab some food. It's like hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken nuggets. I think there's a couple pieces of cheese, like a salad bar. I think they do steaks. I don't know, like just a couple little quick food items. And then there's a lazy river, which we still haven't done, but that's a thing, that's an option. And then there's also like a quiet pool, like just behind here. There's a health bar, which is like a smoothie kind of place. And then there's a kids area with like little water slides and like a splash park, along with, what else? A volleyball court. So that's the beach area. So if you like to snorkel, this is really good. If you don't and you just want to float, like I said, there's like a regular sand beach over there. And then there's some options. There's also people that come around, like little vendors, nothing crazy, and they're really not pushy. There's a guy who's selling like cigars and necklaces. And then today, there were people taking pictures of parrots. So we've seen parrots and monkeys. Was the snake here too? No, the snake was in Tulum. Tulum had pictures with snakes and iguanas. And then there's people just like walking around selling excursions as well. Although it's more so recommended to go with your tour guide because they're more legit. Like you never know. Typically if they're on the resort, you would hope and assume that they've been vetted, but you never know. Also, fun fact for any fellow Canadian travelers, we didn't know this, but they sell excursions on the flight, which we didn't know, and they're charged in Canadian dollars, and they say that they're the best rate. And we found that that was true. The only thing is, you don't have anyone to answer questions about the excursions. So you can get excursions here, and typically that's how it works. But if you buy excursions here, they're either in... Can you get them in pesos, or are they just American? So, for sure they do American, and they do, like, Visa, MasterCard, all that jazz, but there's no guarantee that your card will work. I'm always scared of that happening, so we did pay an American, but we found, from what I looked at on the plane, that the prices were almost the same, except, obviously, in one case you're being charged Canadian dollars, and in the other case you're being charged American, which is substantially more in our current economy. So I would recommend doing your research on excursions, on what's offered, and buying them on the plane if you can. I don't know that they offer all of them, but Tulum was really good for like I don't even know if I said where we are, but we're in Grand Sirenis, and so we're closer to Tulum. And our Tulum excursion was great. I would recommend, though, if you want to do Tulum, to do a full day, because as mentioned in that vlog, it was quite rushed. So if you really want to explore the area, the culture, really get a better appreciation and look at the area and swim at the beach and all that jazz, you could definitely do a day there without too much of a problem. If you do just want a quick gander to say that you went to, oh my gosh, words, what are these called? To a ruin, then you could do a half day. The snorkeling, the lagoon, and the spot are really, really cool. I definitely recommend them. The shopping trip's okay. It's good for like souvenirs and to just like get off the property. And for us, like I said, that was free. I want to say that's free for everyone. So, I mean, you might as well take advantage of that. It's free, and it's, if nothing else, it gives you an opportunity to just go into town, eat at a local restaurant, do some quick shopping. Those were the only ones. The British couple went on the Koba. They went on the Koba excursion, which is the only ruin that you're allowed to climb. And apparently it's really quite high, so if you're afraid of heights, you might not care for it. But otherwise, they said it was really amazing. And they did a synod with that one as well. It was like fine. So that's apparently a good one. They 10 out of 10 recommended it, but it is a full day. Yeah. That's all the ones that we did. Shell Hall we wanted to do. Shell Hall's like an amusement park type thing that has cenotes and lazy rivers and just a lot of floating, and it includes your food and your drinks all day. But it was like $120 each. So, I mean, if you want a full day of fun in the sun somewhere else, of like activities, then it looked like a lot of fun, but like I said, it was quite pricey, so I can't remember how much it was Canadian, but if you're gonna do it, I would definitely book it through like Sunwing or whatever if they do the excursions on the plane, because you'll save yourself a good chunk of change. And Shell Hall is close to us, so there's a few other like, what is happening? There's a lot of like rumbling, but yeah, there's a lot of places like that have a lot of activities. Escaret was another one that was Escaret Ishkaret. Was Ishkaret kind of like an amusement park too? Because I think they had a map as well, but then you see Ishkaret buses all over the place. So I don't know if like you book through someone and then they take you places within a certain vicinity. But in any case, Shell Hall is super close to this resort as well. So it's, again, not one of those cases where you spend like 4 hours of the day just getting to and from a location. You spend like 15 or 20 minutes, and then you have the whole day to do whatever. So that's that. But yeah, that's kind of it. There's, like I said yesterday, I believe, there's a Christmas gala on tonight. They had a barbecue at the beach, but from what I've seen people gathering, it's the same stuff that they have in the other one, in the barbecue shack. So I don't know. But yeah, they have menus. They have Christmas rice. I'm curious to know what Christmas rice is. They have menus all over the place, presumably for later. I guess they just want to hype people up. And there's a Christmas show tonight. I'm disappointed they're doing Lion King tomorrow. And they seem to switch out the shows every week. Like the shows that are coming up this week, we didn't see, aside from like the Michael Jackson show. Like they're doing Lion King tomorrow. They're doing, I think it's Coco, which is a Disney movie. They're doing that on Wednesday. I don't remember what the other one is. Michael Jackson seems to be a staple for every resort, so they have to do that. I think that's Thursday or Friday. But yeah, that's that. We did not creep the disco. The disco's kind of far and not recommended to walk at night, apparently, because allegedly jaguars close to the area. So really good. The British couple told us that it doesn't open till 1, which I don't know that I fully believe, because I'm pretty sure our tour guide had mentioned that there's shuttles. I don't know where these shuttles are, but there's shuttles that take you to the disco after the show is over. So I don't know. We've just been tired after the show, and we didn't want to spend too much time out and about. So we typically would just go back to the room. But yeah, that's pretty much our day. I'd say we're leaving with the same weather we came in with. I remember seeing this kind of weather in the plane and being like, if it's this choppy, I'm not going to swim because I don't want to drown. But I mean, the water's really warm. It's just on days like today, you can't really snorkel because you can't see anything because all the sand's being thrown around. But yeah, it's cool. The waves seem to be going that way as well, not in here, but you can even see like the murkiness in the water. Like way out here, it's all brown. So you wouldn't want to be snorkeling over there. And you can tell, like, I don't think I've shown it from here in my vlogs, but over there, there's a much bigger gap between the water and the rock that wasn't there before. Like, there was always a little bit of a gap. There wasn't this much of a gap. So yeah, the water's kind of playing games. There's also a lifeguard out there, which I haven't seen. I don't know if he's there to yell at people in case they're snorkeling, because typically the best place to snorkel is on the other side of those rocks. That's where I saw like the sea urchins, the rainbow fish. Bay's seen some really cool fish right in the middle. I haven't. I just haven't been lucky, I guess. Bay saw stingray. That's horrifying. But yeah. That's all I can really say about that for now. I've enjoyed it. I would recommend this resort. It's not like a crazy party resort. Like if you don't go to the disco, again, the disco's not close. So there's the show and then things kind of wind down. There's the Sky Bar, which is just behind the theater, going away from the stage. And that's nice. They have live performers and it's well lit. It's cold. So bring a sweater because you will use one in the evenings. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Would you say anything else? Recommendations? Anything? Bay's sleepy. So sleepy. Yeah. So would you recommend this resort? For the right price. What would be too high? Would not go over $1,500. We got 13 a few weeks ago over the Cyber Monday sale. Had decent prices. But if you want to go over Christmas, it's much, much more expensive. If you go at like the beginning of December, it's way cheaper. So that's for the month of December anyways. I think the end of January started to get cheaper as well. Like I think our day, the 18th is when we left, that Monday before Christmas was the cheapest, and then prices like really skyrocketed and stayed that way until again like mid-January. So yeah, it wasn't overly incredibly busy during this time. A lot of British people that we noticed, a lot of Canadians, a couple Americans, but not too many. So yeah. Also wanted to mention that over Christmas, if you are here over Christmas, there is special programming that happens. So on Christmas Eve, we're doing a gala dinner, and there's a special evening show that's Christmas themed. And then apparently on Christmas Day, they're doing gifts at the beach. So I don't know what kind of gifts they're giving, but that's happening. And there's a whole thing for like that whole week, and I think into New Year's as well. So they did give us like a programming booklet. But yeah, overall, good, clean, fun. So yeah, I will show you the dinner and the performance later tonight, and then it's just to the airport tomorrow morning. We fly out at 3:50 and our shuttle comes at 11:30. So we have like half an hour after like regular checkout time, but it's not too bad. We are farther away from the airport, so that kind of sucks. But the fact that our flight leaves later also means we can kind of take a little bit to get ready in the morning and not be rushed versus like leaving at 7 in the morning and having to wake up at like 3 a.m. to get our transfer. So that's good. So yeah, that's our quick synopsis. Bye. What up, crew? So we're currently at the gala dinner. We don't really know if we're in the right place. This is like the downstairs lobby. And there's like some hors d'oeuvres happening. Let me see if I can get in there. The children do not understand the fanciness and are making gagging sounds. It's really cute. There's also like a bunch of red beverage over there. We don't know if we're allowed to touch it. I don't think we are. But presumably the actual dinner is upstairs, so we're just kind of having a little mini feast with the fish on toast situation. But that's what's happening right now. So people wearing their bougie best and eating some fish on a break. That's where we're at. Wow. We've made it in. It's a bit of a gong show, but it's decorated really nicely. Okay, so there's more food than usual, for sure. Sorry, that's okay. What up, team? So our flight was like 5 hours delayed, so luckily we got to stay at the resort for an extra few hours. Unluckily, we were not like swimming prepared, so we just kind of had some drinks, stayed in the AC. That was really good. And now we're sitting here until 7. It is currently, is it like 5:35? So we have another probably at least 2 hours just waiting. But yeah, so if you're leaving later in the day, I'd say wear a bathing suit under your departure clothes, and then if you are late, you can just swim. But yeah, the airport's decent. There's a Starbucks, a couple convenience stores, obviously some duty-free. The duty-frees have pretty basic stuff. Bae was looking for a particular alcohol that we had found in Playa del Carmen, just to compare prices. But yeah, they didn't have it. So they have kind of the average stuff, even in terms of tequila. There was like one that was local, but the rest are all pretty generic. There's a couple cute like clothing, some keychains and stuff, but most of it does say Cancun. So if you're in a different part of Mexico, flying out of Cancun, you're probably best off to get your stuff out there. The prices in the airport aren't wildly expensive like you might see in other airports, so that's neat. Yeah, that's kind of all I have, I guess. We're just waiting now. Yeah. We'll see the next time. I think this is going to be actually the end of the vlog. Neither of us have window seats, so I'm not going to vlog the aisle. So this is Cancun. This has been Riviera Maya. This has been Grand Sirenis. Would we recommend? I think so, yes. Bae's checked out. But yeah, it's good. Going back's not our favorite, but it's gotta happen. So yeah, later y'all. Hope you enjoyed these vlogs. Don't forget to subscribe and share and like this video, and more to come. Probably not travel videos, but if you want to see more travel videos, then let me know. Let the world know. Send some sponsors our way. Yeah, until the next one.